Today we're going to review Jowua's new MagSafe car mount with active cooling for Tesla owners. So this is my Model Y. I've had it for 6 months. I've just installed it with a friend's help at the back of our center touchscreen. Come join me inside and let's take a ride. Welcome to the interior of my Model Y. You can see it's a white on white design, and this device here costs $99 US. If you want to get 5% off, you can use my promo code TESLADAREN. You'll find the link down in the video description. Now, you can see it's very minimalist. You don't see the product at all when you're not using it. When you want to use it to charge your phone or display your phone, you pull it out like so. It's got a 360-degree swivel, and you can see you can have your phone on portrait mode or also landscape mode. So I have my phone out. This is the device over here, active cooling, Tesla compatible phone mount. It's for all the sexy vehicles and also the Cybertruck. And you can see it charges my phone. And because it's got an air vent, you can see behind here, there's toggle for the air vent. You've got the turbo and regular mode for the air vent. Jowua mentions that this air vent is actually quite quiet, so you shouldn't notice it, especially compared against to the Tesla air vents. Jowua built this because of hot climates like ours. So you can see when it's very hot, the phone charging will throttle. Some of you may have noticed your iPhones or your Android phones throttle at 80% charging to preserve battery health. So the whole idea of air vents, like you've seen in some of the modern Chinese EVs, is to ensure that your phone charges faster. Jowua has been using this car mounts for some time. I've had this for the past year. You can see this one does not have the air vents compared to this newer version where you see the holes in here. And this one has served me really well. I plugged it in and out at the back of my touchscreen across several Teslas a few times. It leaves no stains because this is a suction. So you can just clean the suction and reuse it again on future Teslas. And you can see everything the way it works. It's a very nice swivel. And this device has stood the test of time for more than a year. Now for this device, you see the cable. And let's take a look at the cable management. So it connects to the back here, and you can see at the back down here, you've got the cable going below the car carpet, the floor mat, and it crosses to the back of the car where you click it into the USB-C at the back. So I'm using the left USB-C at the back. That's how it works. With the new Model Ys and Model 3, it's 60-watt charging, really fast. If it's a slower one, slower speed. So this MagSafe charger charges at 15 watts, which is good enough for most of us. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Now let's take this for a ride to test how stable this MagSafe mount is, and to also check out, especially when you go through rougher roads or humps, what it will feel like. And again, you can normally see how shaky it is when it's on landscape mode. I'm going to purposely leave a gap so if it shakes, you can see. What you notice is that the magnet is really strong. I pull out, I clip it back on, very strong magnet. And it works also on the larger iPhones as well. So let me demonstrate my friend's iPhone. So you can see this is the larger max size iPhone. Again, they all have the magnets. So you clip it in like that. You can see it works. Just so like that. And you can see you move it over. It works like that as well. So works on larger iPhones. If you're using an Android phone, do test to make sure that they have magnets behind. Otherwise, this may not work as well for you. Nowadays, even if you're using an Android phone, you can stick like a magnet attachment and it'll work as well. Okay, so when you click in, it's like so. Normally people want to use Waze or they want to use Google Maps. They may use it either orientation. Let's go for a short drive and put this to the test. So again, the stocks are back, especially the new Model 3. And let's go forward. We're here in Sembawang Park on a very sunny day, which is perfect for a mount like this with active cooling vents. Even the aircon is turned up because of how warm it is today. So we just go a little bit faster. I'm just going to go to the main roads first to test a bit of humps, a bit of uneven terrain, and then we'll come back here. You see a hump coming ahead of us. It's a very small hump. You can see I didn't stop that much, and you do notice that again, it was pretty stable. Not too bad at all. Let me go out to the main roads on the right, where we get to go at slightly higher speeds. Another hump here, I'm going to go faster. And you can see, solid, stable. It's quite impressive. And again, we're going at pretty decent speeds right now. And the MagSafe mount is holding our iPhone really well. And here in front of us, we have another hump. I'm going to go at a higher speed. And just take a look at this. You can see we did not slow down that much. And it's handling it really well. Now keep autopilot on. I move this. Now let's test our portrait orientation. So as we go forward, let me actually make a right turn. So we go downhill, we can see whether it shakes. And actually let me do a 3-point turn and go back out. Then we go back to go through all those humps again. And you can see the Teslas, even without a gear off, the auto gear shift does a great job knowing when to actually shift gears for you. Just look at that, seamless. This is a totally unintended Tesla demo, but here you go. Look at that. This is like a 4-point turn, and it's so easy because it understands our intention. Let's signal, we'll wait for the cars to go. BYD, there's so many Teslas and BYDs in Singapore now. Okay, we're going to go through those 2 to 3 humps again. Now the slightly higher speed. This time we're testing it on the portrait orientation. So here we go. Okay, hump number 1 coming ahead. We're going to stay at a steady speed. And look at that, really impressive. Okay, let's go to the next hump. We're going to go back to the same car park at Sembawang Park. You can see a hump warning in the road coming ahead of us. And here we go at a higher speed. And you can see the mount does a good job holding the phone steady. No rattles, no shakes. And now let us park next to our new Model Y friend. There's so many Cat A Model Ys, and because I got the enhanced autopilot, I get to also show you auto park as well, next to our friend over here. So let me know what you think about Jowua's new MagSafe car mount with the active cooling wireless charger. I think it's a good compliment for Tesla owners. Now, should everyone get this car mount? Given the price at $99 US, I don't think everyone should get it. What I mean by that, if you're someone who just does a very short commute, like 10-15 minutes a day, you probably won't need something like this. It's a nice to have. Well, there you go, auto park work for us. If you're someone who does longer road trips, let's say you're driving to Tuas South, or you're driving to Changi Airport, or you're driving to Malaysia, you're going on road trips, this car mount really helps you a lot. Or you're in sales and you're constantly in and out of your car, you need to top up your phone because you're using it for your hotspot, you're using it for work, and every second counts, yeah, get this car mount. If you're in a hot tropical country like Malaysia, Singapore, this car mount is useful. If you're in Norway where it's super cold, do you need active cooling? Not really. So overall, I think there's a place and market for some people to use this. Evaluate yourself. Otherwise, if you don't need active cooling, you can also get a standard car mount from Jowua without active cooling. That's going to come at a lower price. So this is the Jowua Invisible, very fancy name, 6D Invisible Folder Car Mount. Basically, it's a MagSafe car mount with active cooling, that's it. You can see all the features over here in the box. They come with a 4-year warranty, 15-watt charging. The suction cup you can remove and stick it to other Teslas. Very useful as we go on road trips overseas. I'm going to Melbourne tonight to spend a week with the Tesla community in Melbourne to try our right-hand drive FSD supervised. And this is what the device looks like. Let me know what comments you have on this product down in the video description. If you found this video useful, please click the like button and hit subscribe to stay updated to more videos on Tesla. Thank you so much to the Jowua team for the opportunity to try out this car mount. And when we're done with it, remove our phone, just unfold it like that, and push it back in, and again, clean, invisible look. Signing off from Sembawang Park.